We hear coaches talk about their own philosophy all the time. What is your coaching philosophy?
My philosophy has always been work hard, play easy. It will never change because I think the harder you work, the more confident you get on something. So we have to practice hard and we have to put everything into practice, and then the game becomes easier because that confidence from doing it in practice is transferred to the game.
Bring it in.
3 formats of the game now to be played at international level. How do you break down and sum up where the respective teams are in T20s, 50 overs and test matches?
We go from the T20 come down because I think we've always winning 2 world titles at T20 format. It puts us in that bracket of everybody. I wouldn't say they're scared of us now, but they're always wary of us because we have the capability in our players to change games. In the ODI now, I think we're building something because our thoughts now are for 2023 and we have to start to build now for 2023. At the beginning of 2022, we must have a fair idea of what the 20 players that's going to the World Cup in 2023 looks like. In the test bracket, I think Bangladesh has changed people's perception of how we play test cricket. So now people are going to be more aware because we look like the old West Indies there. We look like there's a fight, there's a team, there's a camaraderie. There is fight before, but at sometimes we could be seen to be lying down, whereas in this last series we seem to be up for it every minute, which was nice to see.
The West Indies have walked the tough road. West Indies win by 3 wickets and take the series by 2 games to 1.
West Indies historically have not always done things the easy way. That T20 series win against Sri Lanka, it was entertaining. Give me your thoughts and sentiments on a series win.
I'm happy enough. I don't get too happy. I'm happy enough that we won the series. Happy enough that the way the series was finished, because what I saw at the end of that last match is 2 young players, because I still consider Jason to be young in this. 2 young players assessing the situation of the game and knowing that in 3 overs we have to get 20-something runs. And in this over, Jason Holder, needs to take the brunt of this over in order for us to have a chance to win the game. So the assessment was out there in the middle between 2 players. And that for me shows that there's a lot more professionalism in the way we think about the game in the situation. And for me that was huge. That just tells me that we're moving in the right direction. Players taking ownership of situations.
The selection panel made a decision to bring back a couple more experienced. I don't want to say old. I'm old. They are experienced. Did you get what you wanted, or have you gotten what you wanted out of them so far?
We know there's a lot more to come from them on the field, but what we got from them off the field, the experience that it brings, because at the same time we have a few youngsters in the team, and the experience that they've brought has helped us to move the team forward. I think I don't have to keep being the one to say, well, look, now we need to do this, or we need to do that. So I think that we've gotten what we wanted from them off the field. It's just for them to settle back into the squad and do what we know they can do on the field.
Get it, Pollard!
Got in, grabbed it. A first T20 international wicket for Kevin Sinclair, who does his somersault.
Kevin Sinclair making his debut in this series. Fabian Allen has been around for a couple of years. How bright are their futures, and what do you see them bringing to the team?
I think they're players that pick up things and learn things quickly, which is a nice thing when you're a coach. I think young Sinclair, there's an air of excitement around him, not just from his bowling, but just his energy on the field, his ability. And then Fabian, the world is there for Fabian.
Get in, Fabi, boy!
Brilliant! What a catch, Fabian Allen.
I think what I've seen lately is that his bowling has come on. He's turning the ball a little bit more. He still has a good arm ball. Exciting in the field, and to have someone like that in your squad later down there's always that fear that he could come and change the game, whether you're batting first or you're batting last.
Fabian Allen, this is your night.
He's a match winner. So there's a lot of excitement around the both of them.
One of the great highlights of that T20 series win was your captain, Pollard, hitting 6 sixes in an over of Akila Dhananjaya. How did that feeling permeate the team?
That's huge.
He gets it there by some distance.
For a West Indian to do it since Sir Gary Sobers, then it's massive. And on the international stage, it's a huge thing.
It's a 6-hitting festival.
For us, for the captain to do it, it was, I mean, guys were jumping up in the dressing room after the 5th one, and somebody was saying, oh no, he's got to play this one. And most of the guys were saying, he's gone. It don't matter where it pitches, it's gone. So guys were jumping and rooting and wanting it to happen because, as I said, there's that energy in the dressing room that everybody wants to see the other one succeed now. And everyone wants to see the other one be happy for somebody succeeding. So I think that's the vibe I got in the dressing room when that was happening.
6 sixes for Pollard. Herschel gives Yuvraj Singh, you have company.
You always hear the old adage around the world that the world cricket needs a strong West Indies team. How do you see that phrase?
I think world cricket needs 6, 8 top teams playing at their best. It doesn't need India or Australia or England just winning test matches easily. So I think, yes, a strong West Indies team is good for international cricket, because when you go around the world, we are everyone's second team to their country. But at the same time, you need all the other teams to come up to standard, because the more competition you have in test cricket, the better test cricket would be, and you will get more viewership and people starting to come back to test cricket, to watching test cricket. So I think it's more than just a good West Indies. I think it needs 5, 6 top teams in the world playing test cricket well.